Hello, we are going to do something really quite fun today. We are going to compare 3 different wines from the same producer, from Burgundy. Right. So that's what we're doing here. These are Domaine Jean Guiton. We're going to be doing Bon Premier Cru of Pommard and starting off with a Savigny Les Bon Premier Cru. So this is 2018 Savigny Les Bon, what's it called? Les Hautes Jarons. And we tried these yesterday, and this was new producer, never tried them before, and I really quite like them.
So Jean Guiton, the winery started in 1970s, and I think it was a father and son business,
right?
And then in general, their style is sort of light, but doesn't lose the structure.
Yeah,
and then they are sort of famous for their sort of light use of oak.
Right.
They usually don't use more than 20% of new oak, and then even if it's old oak barrel, they wouldn't age their wine in them for more than 6 years.
Okay. So you might need to squeeze this way a bit. So the nose on this, it's really delicate, really pretty, bright. That's the thing, is you've got brightness from it. It's got this lovely fresh fruit there. But then there's a sort of
fatter fruit.
It's almost like bordering on compote. So it's almost as if you'd taken some berries, put them in a pan and started to heat them. No sugar or nothing, just that heat starting to break down the fruit a bit. And then there's a little lift of floral as well. It's like violet or something.
Little violet, like a touch of eucalyptus almost.
Not something I get, but okay.
Just again, it's that sort of cooling thing. But then compared to so I think we would have uploaded some of the other Burgundy we tasted. But compared to the other cooling fruits we got from the previous Burgundies, this one has the core, a more riper fruit core to it.
There's also on the palate there's a grip of tannin. You get this weight of tannin, but it dissipates pretty quickly whilst you're surrounded by a sort of warm spice, bit of alcohol, bit of sort of, again, that slightly compotted fruit. So it sort of has this nice entry balance of a bit of weight, but then the delicacy kicks in, and it really sort of ties it up so beautifully.
That finish is so good. I like it. It's like sort of, if you like, sort of savory, a bit sort of minerality. It has got it all. Minerality is a hard thing to describe, right? Because scientifically we couldn't find any sort of evidence to show a wine has mineral in that, but you really get that mineral taste to it, which is so weird. But
it's really, really good. So the second wine from these guys, Bon Premier Cru Les Sizy 2019. So we've got, what vintage was the first one? 18.
So this is that very interesting thing that we can talk about in terms of vintages. So 18 and 19 are both very, very warm. I think 18 was one of the hottest year right after the hottest year right after 2003, and 2003 was hot.
Yeah.
And then 19 was really, really hot as well. There was a drought right before the harvest. Whereas the difference between 18 and 19 is that although there's a drought in 19, but 19 has a touch more acidity than 18, which makes it more approachable.
So the nose on this, it's got lots of bright cherries. It's so cherry, and it's a lot more voluptuous than the Savigny.
You can feel the 18 heat kicks in. Like this is
19.
Oh yeah, sorry, 19 heat kicks in. Yeah.
It's got that weight, it's got that oomph, it's got that but it's so softly delivered fruit. It's just, there's a lot of it, and it's all nudging into those black fruit rather than the red fruit. There's a little sort of floral lift, almost like an orange blossom sort of lift to it. It's got there is that freshness though. There's this. It's almost nudging like sherbet sort of. It's got this sort of strawberry sherbet thing going on.
It's incredibly fresh, and then the acidity is like like electric current just shock through your palate. It's really bloody good.
That's such a good wine.
Yeah.
Such a good wine. You've got, again, it's that heat, but you're getting...
And it's full, it's round, it's balanced.
It's almost like sort of... there are certain flavours coming from it that are almost like Portuguese grape varieties. There's hints of Touriga Nacional there, and there's hints of... and it's there's none of that in there. It's just Pinot Noir. But the flavours you're getting, that warmth, that slight spice, that concentrated fruit, nudging into those black fruits, the blackberries and the blueberries and things like that. You're getting all of that there.
Yeah.
But it's still got that delicacy and lightness of Burgundy. You're getting a savoury character. You're getting power, but it's just so balanced and so beautiful. This is a cracking bottle of wine. Really good bottle of wine. That's so good.
It's kind of like you're listening to a symphony orchestra, and it's got it all.
Yeah, it's a wonderfully complete wine.
All right.
With potential as well. So, third wine of this trio, Pommard 2016 from Jean Guiton.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So 16 compared to, again, 18 and 19. 16 is a more classic.
Yeah.
It's like medium growing, sort of medium temperature growing season, and then some frost in spring, and then but sort of dry and mellow temperature right before harvest. And Pommard is one of those sort of gutsier villages.
So the thing is with Pommard, we opened this and it was tough, but with air, it's just transformed.
Yeah.
Just transformed. You know, this has been in the bottle open with a cork in it overnight, but you give this 4 or 5 hours decant, it transforms into this.
Yeah, I got like animal leather.
Yeah.
We call it Sauvage, and then
it's got that leathery. But it's almost a bit jerky like.
Exactly, beef jerky.
It's got that sweetness of something like beef jerky, but then you've got that fruitiness kicking in. Lots of really ripe strawberries.
Yeah.
Really,
then,
almost starting to ferment strawberries, but that super ripe, super juicy style of strawberry.
But so aside from the strawberry, for me it's a bit more spice, a bit more like star anise, cloves, that sort of spice.
I get more of that on the palate. I get a lot of that on the palate. There is a kick of tannin. This is Pommard, so it's big, it's gutsy, it's got weight to it. There is that tannin there, but the fruit weight will balance it out. So as this matures more, you're going to lose that tannin, but you're also going to keep that fruit there. That's the thing you've got to be really careful with, is if you've got too much tannin and not enough fruit, by the time the tannin softens, the fruit's gone. This won't. This will have that fruit still there, more evolved, more delicate, but still there when the tannin is.
It's interesting how the order we tried the three wines is sort of a step up of the body of the wine.
Yeah.
And then, so whereas the previous two you can sort of drink on its own. This one I think will go brilliantly with something like.
Yeah, you need steaks, you need venison, you need flavoursome
to counter that tannin.
Yeah,
the tannic structure.
Yeah. I mean, for me, the star of the three is the bone.
Yeah.
I think that is the star for me.
I would say,
but the Pommards, but look, the bottom lines, they're all brilliant. Yeah. It's just, for me, the bone is the one that really is the best one. And then at this moment, but if I had a steak, I'd want the Pommard.
Yeah.
And if I just wanted a nice bottle of Burgundy to drink, I'd drink the Savigny Les Beaunes. Yeah. So basically, 3 different wines for 3 different reasons. The bottom line is, this is a new producer to us, and we really, really like it.
Yeah.